Anyway, welcome to Real Good Thursday. Everyone knows it's Thursday. Don't look at your watch. Don't look outside. It's Thursday, obviously, because we do Real Good streams on Thursday. Everybody knows that. Shut up. My name is Bob. I'm the host of these Real Good streams, and if you don't know what a Real Good stream is, it's this, but it's a stream more specifically where we're going to be talking about and streaming with myself as well as members of the Real Good AI nonprofit and a special guest who today is Pat. Well, I'll intro in a second, but Real Good, I should tell you. If you're new, if you're here, honestly, you probably know. But if you don't know, Real Good AI is a 501c3 nonprofit founded and run by my wife, Mandy, who is a PhD, has a PhD in statistics, is a statistics genius, and is going to save us all from AI slop in the world that we're all staring down the face of right now as AI takes over everything in existence, including, for some reason, my email and my internet search engines. So if you're at all interested in AI, if you're concerned about AI, if it's impacting your livelihood, if you want to help, if you just wonder why we're supporting this organization at all, check out realgoodai.org. We have volunteer groups, we have a newsletter, there's information there. There's a new program that there is now on the website, information about an AI rating system that Real Good is trying to develop and launch so that content can be properly labeled as to how much AI is or is not used in that content. So just check it out, realgoodai.org. There's tons of stuff. And honestly, if you hate AI, if you are staunchly in the no AI camp, if you never want to see it again, it's probably most important that you're here, because we are not some company that's just trying to make a product. Even all of the other AI nonprofits that are, not for-profit companies, a lot of them are just making products. They're making LLM chatbots, whatever. That is not what we're doing. We are trying to advance the science. We're trying to do real serious research, but also create a dialogue, have discussions with creatives, artists, people in communities whose industries and livelihoods are being impacted currently by generative AI and will be impacted in the future by issues around AI. If you are interested, good or bad, whatever your opinion is of AI, we are trying to fix it and do something about it, and I think you could probably help, or at the very least spread the good word that not all of the AI companies out there in the world are as evil as they seem. We honestly are just trying to do real good in the real world with real science, and I really mean that. Anyway, like I said, we have a guest today. Every other week we do team streams, but this is one of the weeks when we have a guest. Today we're going to be joined by a person that you almost definitely know if you're watching this, but anyway, I'll introduce him like you don't. It's PatrckStatic, who has been a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, content creator for over a decade. Pat, I've gamed, recorded, streamed with Pat many times. You've definitely seen him on this channel if you've watched this channel. But Pat plays a lot of variety of games, including survival, lots of horror games, but also has been a very successful and long-term, he keeps doing it, can't imagine why, charity fundraiser. It's raised over $200,000 for different charities. Mostly, I think, just playing games on stream, talking to his community, and sharing, the good news of whatever organization he is talking about, and raising money for. And that is not an easy feat, no small feat whatsoever. So everyone say what's up to Pat. Hi, Pat.
Hi, how's it going?
Feels wrong to talk to you like we haven't sat in a hot tub on a long weekend celebrating Ryan's birthday, but
I know.
welcome.
I forgot about that.
Doesn't that feel like another lifetime ago?
It does. That was before we both had kids.
Yeah. That was that after the whatever. That was a long time. It feels like 12 years ago, and it was not. It was like 4 or 5 or something. But I don't know. How would you rate my intro, Pat? What would you say about it?
Great intro. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would listen again.
Well, I didn't mention the kid, actually. Pat does have a son who's very cute.
I do. He's a little gremlin right now. Terrible twos is wrecking us.
Yeah, it's as
He's
bad
in
as they
his,
say.
Yeah, he's in his like throwing and like hitting phase,
Nice,
which
lovely.
is really no bueno. But you know, you get through it.
Has he reached critical mass where the throwing has become a problem because he's strong enough and accurate enough that it's starting to actually hit things, or is it still just like kind of hey stop don't do that?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. He'll just walk up to us sometimes, just slap us, and we're just like, dude,
yeah.
what the heck was that for? What? What did you do that for?
Yeah, that sounds right. That was pretty familiar. Oh, and we are playing a game today, chat, and no, it's not Prop Hunt. We're playing Cure, which is a game that Pat actually suggested. It is, without giving you any further context, we work at a hospital, and I'm sure it will be very normal. But also, you helped with this game in some capacity?
Yeah, so over the last, I want to say like 10 months, I have been assisting with the game in terms of just being a creator and advising them on what I think or don't think is a good idea to add to the game. They kind of would approach me as well as a slew of other content creators, big and small, and just give us kind of like what they think would be a fun game, something that we would like to play on our channels, and we would just give feedback. And so I've been around since the inception of this game. Always thought the idea of what they wanted to do of like a simulator game, kind of like Schedule One or Fast Food Simulator, it was kind of their idea when they first started, but having it kind of a hospital simulator with a little bit of a horror aspect. And I'm very much into those types of games, especially recently. And I thought it'd be fun if I just gave a bunch of my time, which I have been doing. And I've been streaming a lot, recording it a lot with a bunch of friends. It's fun and chaotic every single time.
Nice.
I do gotta apologize. My OBS seems to be exploding currently, so I'm trying to also fix that at the same time.
Is it giving you dropped frames? Because my OBS has not been behaving recently, but
mine said encoder overload, and everyone said that my audio was a little wonky. I don't know how to. I have this Twitch enhanced broadcasting, and I don't know how to turn that off.
Yeah, I assume it was probably a Windows update, but something has happened recently that has made streaming software deeply unhappy. It's lovely.
Okay.
So, continuing with the theme of, well, here, I'll put the game up on my stream, I guess. We can just start digging into this, but continuing with the theme of talking to you like I don't know you and we're not good friends.
Okay.
Do you want to tell the story of how you got into streaming content creation stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think most people all have kind of like, I do want to apologize if my computer's exploding. It's exploding. I can't help it now. It's like watching the TARDIS explode. We're just gonna sit here and watch it. I feel like everybody's content creator story starts with like watching some type of bigger content creator do something crazy and fun. Embarrassingly, mine was a story of Wade. There was two YouTubers that I liked to watch a long time ago, and the first one was the Rad Brad, because I just loved how he just kind of played games and didn't have a lot of he showed brand new games with very, very little talking over it, you know, just kind of like a traditional Let's Play without reviewing it. He just played the game, and that was the best way I figured out if I wanted to play and buy into a game that I haven't owned yet. And then I got really, really addicted to watching Rust and BioShock Infinite. And I didn't really want to watch all the big time people play it, and so I found this one guy named Lord Minion 777 play it, and he seemed really fun, talking and playing in his kitchen, it looked like, in his Bengals chair. He seemed really silly and funny, and then I saw he was doing a charity stream with a guy named Markiplier and Myskins, and it was that's where I learned of Mark and Bob and Wade. Became an avid fan. I was like, oh, these guys are making a really cool difference in the world, raising money for really good charities. I would love to do that. They're making people's day. I want to do that. And so it was kind of off of you guys. And ages and ages ago, that's where I started doing stuff. Jump a couple years forward, I end up messaging our other lovely person in the call, Mr. Dr. Real Good AI, on if it was okay if I streamed for a charity that he was working for at the time.
New follower.
I swear I turned that audio off.
I think mine's off.
I swear I turned it off. But yeah, that was kind of the inception, I guess.
Nice. I'm sure you haven't told that story dozens and dozens, hundreds of times, but for anyone who doesn't know, that's why you should follow Pat, twitch.tv/PatrckStatic. Although his computer is exploding right now, he does stream and put out YouTube videos with a very regular cadence. Do you need to like pause for a second and try and fix it, or is it literally just a big dumpster fire?
OBS says I'm live right now, but my chat hasn't moved. I just opened Twitch and I'm in fact not live right now.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
The stream together seems to think that you're not live, but
and you know that is okay. I just wish I knew how to turn off this like. I just want to lower the bit rate, and it's not letting me do that. So, bro, fun times.
I had to mess with my settings last week because it was kind of doing something similar, but it was one of those things where you had to like stop the stream and turn off everything and then try to mess with it. But yeah, Twitch was popping up with the back end stuff last week with us with the bit rate.
It's really, really wonky, and I really, really wish I could figure out why it's happening. I apologize.
No, we have been there. We've been doing these real good streams with guests for a while now, and there was a stretch where we would show up like half an hour to an hour early, get everything set up, and it was a stretch of guests who were like scientists and people who weren't like streamers. So they were, we had a mix of like, oh, I'm playing on my kid's Switch or whatever, and we'd show up, get it all settled, and like 10 minutes before streams, like, okay, everything's working, we're all in the game, their camera seems to be working, like everything, and then we would hit live and it would just implode. And it was like a different problem every time. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, the website we used stopped working, or like, oh, now OBS just updated without my permission and stopped working. One time was hilarious. We were all set up, everything was fine, and we were gonna play Snow Runner, the like off-road truck driving game, right. And Snow Runner just went down. Like, not for scheduled maintenance, not for any reason. Their just socials were service. Like. Though their socials were literally like, the game's offline and we don't even know why. Oh God! And we're like, really? In the 2 hours we're about to get in playing this game, the game just dies. So it happens.
I do gotta apologize. One, this has not happened before. Two, I can't seem to fix it, which is fine, I guess. At the end of the day, I don't need to stream. I would like to, but I feel bad that I'm holding up the stream.
No, you're good. If you have anything you need to try or that you think might fix it, go for it. But if it's borked, sometimes it's just borked.
Okay, it does say I'm live again. Okay, I actually see that I'm live.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll see. If it explodes again, chat, I'm done. For some reason, it's saying my bitrate is in. I have my bitrate capped at like 3,000 to 5,000. It's saying, and I kid you not, that I have a 30,000 bitrate going.
Holy right cripes! Now. Well, I will say,
I don't know how to stop that.
There was a recent OBS update that I have my bitrate capped at like 6,000. So it's as whatever. That's what I picked. It says I have 13,000 kilobytes per second bit rate, and I have no idea why. So I think it's an OBS thing, but I'm not sure why it's doing that.
I had to update mine. I don't update anything because I don't trust anything anymore.
I know.
If it works, why would I fix it? I like to avoid headaches like this, especially when on important days when I'm working. So I apologize.
Chat concurs that you
Um,
seem to be live, so that's something.
Sick. Okay. So yeah, for this game, I've gotten little things. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you for resubbing. So on this game, my contribution is I thought it would be cool if they added a basketball hoop to the game.
Oh, where?
So it's actually unlocked at I think a specific level of our hospital, but we can't. They did like later that day. They were like, Pat, all right. So they added a basketball hoop and a ball that we could just put on the wall, which I'm very happy. That's my contribution to the game.
It's honestly really important. Like, how are you gonna make a game and not have that?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought I could just infinitely bing bong.
I think you can.
Oh. Are you
Because this
just-
is all this is all JP would do when we record. He just goes in and out of the doors.
All right, you
In
can. You just
typical
have to
JP
get
fashion.
outside the trigger radius. Got it. Cool. Yeah, sure.
I found myself going back and through the door, realizing I was making the noise, so I forced myself to stand in the corner so I didn't do that anymore.
No, you're good.
Well, the separator doesn't go in between the beds.
No, so this game is in early access. I will warn it can be a little wonky at times, but it's a fun type of wonky maybe. This kind of operates like your typical simulator game. We are doctors attempting to help the patients of this lovely town. Yeah, I give you guys basics on how to play if you'd like, or we can mosey in on the fun, real good AI stuff.
Oh, I think we just figure the game out on the fly. Call it good.
Works with me.
I think we'll get there.
For chat stuff, if you anybody watching, you guys can do !join in any of our chats, and you might see yourself. You'll have to do it every night or at the start of every day, but there's a chance once we hit this open sign, you'll come walking in and may get slapped and or cured by our lovely team of doctors.
Yeah, probably fixed or whatever. If you need, you'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Yeah. And now this is where I leave this up to you, Bob. If you'd like to get your creative juices going, if you walk up to this giant red board and hit F, you can name the hospital and give it a slogan if you'd like. In the past, we've done enemas only, we've done Wade's hole, we've done Wade's bald, you know, the typical Wade jokes. He's just kind of a magnet to those. Heck yeah.
There you go.
Love it.
We're like the
Okay.
Emergency
U-Haul
room
of
is
hospitals.
now open.
We are kind of. I mean, we're like centrally located in this city as well. It does look like a storage building. I don't know what's gonna go in the second floor of our building. I have been wondering that, but
It says you sick on the outside. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shove you. Sorry. Do we
Okay,
have? Does one of
so-
us have to be at the reception desk, or?
no, you don't have to be at it, but you could be. You have to help people. Whoever's first in line. So,
HMS Pretender, I assume you're in chat. Oh, don't cough on me.
New subscriber.
Don't cough
So
on me.
if you interview them by holding F, in the top right you'll see assignment, and you can typically just send them to a chair. So if they come to the hospital for just hydration, I send them to a chair.
Yeah, you don't seem
That's
very
a
sick.
silly reason to go to the hospital.
They seem fine.
Yeah. And then we have our shelf of administering
Abdominal pain,
drugs.
chest pain, nausea, mild acid reflux, hydration painkiller. Chair. You're fine. Inked
And
sunshine.
then Craig, if you want, you could check this person out. So you just need to look at the little scanner there and then just scan Pretender.
Cool.
Same deal. Abdominal pain, chest pain, nausea, mild acid reflux, hydration painkiller. Chair. You're fine. Calm down.
Sweet. Oh, hello.
Oh, so we have to like.
Beautiful.
Wait, why did you lay in a bed? Did you move them to
I
the
put
bed?
I did move them to a bed. So if they just need hydration, they could be fed some water in a chair. But if they need medical attention, they will need to go to a bed.
Did someone just
to
cast a
get some-
spell over there?
Yeah. They explode when they're they don't explode, but they go wah when they're like, oh, I'm healed.
The chairs are unselectable, and also the beds are
Oh, they're
soiled.
dirty. They're dirty.
Oh.
I can clean
That's
them.
how you pick them up. How do I clean a bed? That's an interesting.
Oh, so we'll need on the shelf there'll be some bed sheets.
Ah.
And then you just hold left click, and then you can put the dirty one in our nice, convenient laundry bit.
I see.
Perfect. Because
It's
the
back
one
in the
person was
box.
trying to like help her, and she just kept coming back to the seat. So that explains that. I was like,
That's
go to the chair.
okay.
Go to
That's
checkout.
Melissa 007789. Mild headache, stress headache, painkiller. Bed. What do you need exactly?
Yeah.
You need hydration and painkillers. Got it.
Hydration. Get hydrated. Pretender, weren't you just here?
Administering water bottle.
You were. What the heck? Get out of here.
Oh, we are in business. I have figured out how to charge people.
All
This is
right.
important.
Painkiller. Yep. Administer.
This person's healed. They could just get the hell out of here.
Oh.
Gee, hey, get out of here. Leave. Leave, you fixed. You've been fixed. You're no longer sick. Leave our establishment.
Melissa seems to be quite ill. Oh, painkiller. Gotcha. Yep. Here, painkiller. Yep. There you go. So how do you tell if they're healed?
So
If the health bar fills all the way up?
The headboard will be blue, and then if you look at their health bar, if you like inspect them at the very top, it'll be completely full, and then send a checkout will highlight. If you want to send them that little like that little magic-y spell.
How are you cleaning the chairs? Is there like cleaning stuff?
Over here by this desk, I put like little spray bottles. We should have kind of a lot of them.
Oh, sure. Okay. And then we need sheets.
I got the sheets. Oh god, they're just coughing on you, bro.
Get some
I have to
cryptids.
apologize. There's no music in the game just yet. So it is a little quiet, but that's okay, right?
I can play some dramatic music. There's a lot of people building up in here. I see. I'll get
Sada,
Priscilla.
how are
You
you?
don't look so good, Priscilla. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Yep.
Enjoy your
Hydration. You need hydration? We have hydration. Decongestant. We have that.
We do, little lollipops.
Emergency room is about to
I
close.
see. Here. Have a lollipop.
Little lollipops. Oh dang, I don't look so well. That's okay. We're here to fix you. Our whole motto.
Don't worry, chat. If you end up in RER, we will definitely fix you. Decongestant. Boom. Bed.
Boom. Okay. My favorite little ditty is gonna happen here in about 15 seconds.
Oh, is
Our
there
dirty
about to be
sheets are
some
being
slapping
cleaned.
tunes?
Yeah, it's the only music in the game currently, and it's my wife and I's favorite. Alright, it's
Astral
coming
Raven
in 5,
Designs.
4.
What's so
3,
wrong?
2.
Oh, you need painkiller.
Okay, that's my little
Emergency
ditty.
room is now closed.
I think we all have like or have heard of like one of those like laundry washers.
Oh yeah.
They're just called washers.
Washing machine?
Yeah, washing machine. That's the help. Dude, I'm having a stroke.
Washerinos?
Luckily Luckily we're at a hospital. I am sick. We can fix.
Go away.
But yeah, the ones that make fun little ditty noises.
Ta-da!
See you later, Astral.
Did we win at medicine?
We did. We did a good job. That was our first day.
Nice.
I think that was our first day. Yeah, that was our first day.
Yeah, we did.
So,
That's fine. We did fine.
Now what we could do is we could use some of the money to upgrade our hospital. Oh, we can't yet. Actually, the hospital needs $1,000, and we have 970. So we could buy more materials and stuff like that. I think we could actually get rid of this divider. We're not about privacy here.
No, that's really not what we're doing here.
We're here to help fix. What we could do is just buy a new bed. And eventually through upgrades we'll be able to like expand the hospital.
Yeah, I like our one-room hospital right now. It's very cozy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is not where I would like to put that, but that's okay.
Oh, it does fall over. All right, you can go there, water bottles. That's fine. Is the couch useful for anything? They don't sit
So that's
on
how
the
we end our
couch,
day.
Oh, we sleep on the couch?
We get to we get to sleep on the couch.
I see.
Okay. Boom.
Man,
We're good.
this is like the best emergency room hospital that's ever lived.
I think we're
existed.
doing pretty good.
Killing it right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
What happens if we end up with an empty box? Do we need to just dispose of them, or?
Yeah, so do we have an we have an empty box out
Yeah.
here. So if you want, I'll put this on the ground and you could follow me. There's a blue dumpster across the street and we can recycle it and we'll actually get a little bit of money back from throwing it
We'll
away.
take it. I see.
Yeah. So we could actually throw away anything that we buy. So I threw that divider in there and we get a little bit of money back. Now,
Nice.
I will say, in the unfortunate circumstances, one of our patients don't live through our treatments. There is a morgue just down these stairs here.
I don't
we'll
foresee
have
that
to-
happening, but
I
get
do,
it.
but that's just the way that
No,
I
it's gonna
play.
be fun. This is way more storage than we're gonna need. This is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fine.
So we'll have to put them in a body bag and throw them down there. So, but that's our first day. Yahoo, we can all go and rest at the couch.
All right, Pat. What would you say? I don't know if you can pick one, but what would you say is your top, like, game in terms of content stuff? Could be most successful. Could be best, like, just was the best on your channel because you enjoyed playing it. Do you have like a number one or like a top, I don't know, top 5 of like games you've played that were just absolute bangers?
Yeah, so games that I feel really, I don't want to say put me on the spot, but really threw my channel was Ark Survival Evolved and 7 Days to Die. Those two games I played a ridiculous amount of back when they first came out. And I think those are the ones that people always knew I was going to be playing. That and probably Binding of Isaac. I would say those are my top 3 games.
Nice.
I was terrible at Isaac when I first started playing too. I had to watch a lot of other content creators, and I was always the kind of person where if I didn't do it perfectly, I'd get kind of upset and then kind of rage quit. And Isaac taught me a lot of patience on top of having a child. That taught me even more patience. That death is okay. I mean, failure in general is
Not with the
okay.
child, just to be clear, not with the child.
Yeah, not with a child.
The
just
video
in
game.
video games. In video games, especially roguelikes, failing in a game is okay. It's a lesson. You teach yourself, okay, this is what happened through this outcome. How can I do better next time? And that's what I really like about roguelikes and survival games. You get to, it really pushes, at least for me, it pushes the boundaries of what you can think and do to, I don't know, overcome challenges.
Sure. Do we need to purchase anything?
I was gonna ask you guys, what do you think? So we've
only got
enough
one cleaning
decongestion
spray left.
Yeah, we could
And
order
we're
some
doing
more.
okay on ibuprofen, and the bed sheets you just wash and reuse a bunch, right?
Yeah, we only need to buy one.
Okay.
Antoine and JP were a little silly, and they bought like 4 boxes.
There's also
I
only
did-
one spray bottle left. and there are only 2 bottles of water left, so I guess we need those.
Excuse me. I bought a bunch of stuff.
Yes, James
Probably-
and Milo are relatively close together in age, chat. You right? You right?
Yeah. It was always fun to talk to Bob and Mandy and see how James is doing, because that would be inevitably my future. I think the last time we got to see James, Bob, and Mandy was when he was really having fun going up and down the stairs and like playing on the slide and stuff. Milo quickly got to that point in his life to where we were all like, he's just now being able to walk up the stairs, kind of like how we walk upstairs, you know, 1 foot at a time.
Yeah.
Which is always super cool to see, but stressful at the same time because he thinks he owns the world.
He does own the world, so
He does.
we're all just living in it. Oh, we have so many supply. Oh, we have a TV.
We do. So whenever any Twitch alerts come across, if you hear one, they come across that television.
I see. I see.
What's my opinion on the 7 Days to Die current state? Haven't really played in a minute. I know they just released a new game. I heard that it hasn't been doing well though.
Like
But
it wasn't like another 7 Days to Die game, was it? It was
No,
like
I think it was like a tower defense type of style. It was still zombies, but a little different. I don't know. 7 Days to Die is one of those games that I feel like I can always jump into and just have a ton of fun in. I typically do the exact same base, the exact same area. I don't really change a lot. What about you? What would be your top 3 games, Bob?
well, I haven't played it in forever, but Gmod Prop Hunt was definitely, it's one of the things I have the most videos of and a lot of memories from. It's hard to not
Same.
put Minecraft in there, which is funny because I'm not good at Minecraft and I'm not like knowledgeable like most. I would say if a content creator says that Minecraft is their thing, they probably played every single mod in existence and like they've done all kinds of. But Drunk Minecraft was kind of the thing with Mark and Wade that got me into content creation, so it just kind of has to be that. But I don't know. Yeah, those are probably the defining ones.
I would say PUBG would probably be up there too. That was one that
that's true.
reigned for
That's
a
true.
very long time. Every Friday, you guys would do like a PUBG custom lobbies. That was always really fun to take part of.
Yeah, that's true. Alrighty. Yeah, well, we can treat
Emergency room
patients.
is now open.
While this is going on, obviously we're streaming on the Real Good channel. This is related to Real Good AI. How as doing what you do and streaming and YouTube and stuff, how has AI impacted your day-to-day? How do you feel that?
I don't. I try not to use AI as all that much. Is kind of the climate of it right now. Is you hear a lot of the negativity on a lot of AI. Obviously, I can't really ignore a lot of it as it's kind of embedded in a lot of what we do. So when it comes to AI, I don't. Oh, I've been trying to find ways to find certain outlets like through your guys' website or just other avenues of finding healthier ways to use AI, I guess, in terms of like helping with like ideas for thumbnails. That's been the one that I've been using most recently, even though I've got a horrible upload schedule. Just ideas so that I don't ever infringe on somebody else's, I guess, creative work. I know YouTube has a thing on their website, right? Or like when you upload like thumbnails, you can get kind of ideas for, you know, whatever. If you were to just say, this is what my video is about, it's cure or whatever, what would be an idea? And so they would recommend like, oh, doctor's hospital patients.
Sure.
and it would sometimes throw out kind of an image. And so I would use that as kind of an inspiration, and then look up my own images that aren't AI, to, you know, that are AI generated, I guess, and try to make my own thumbnail based off of that. So using it for, I guess, a creative purpose that I can't think of, because raising a child drains all of that creativity out of my soul.
Do you feel like it, I mean, do you feel like it's helped you in a meaningful way, or is it just sort of like a new part of the landscape that it's there, so you're using it, I guess?
It's something that I've been just trying out, and I don't feel I don't want to say it's helped, because in some days when I'm just I can't think of like a good thumbnail, I might use it. Aside from that, I'll try to just make something fun, whether it's related to the video or not. So somewhat helpful, somewhat in a gray area, I suppose.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, you mentioned that the sentiment on creators using it is, using generative AI specifically, is pretty negative and out there, but do you feel like, what do you think about that, I suppose? Do you have any hot takes on?
I think I think it's, I don't know. I've tried to give this a lot of thought, right, on just my whole stance on it. I think there's good and safe ways about using AI, and as well as it's not becoming your entire personality. Unfortunately, my mom has started to do that, where any and everything that she does, she's immediately running to ChatGPT to ask it a question for a recipe, or
Really?
it's a bit to a point where I've had talks, and obviously those talks have not done anything. But like I don't know, it's just a bit irky and a bit weird. Like, you know, like, oh, where'd you find this idea? Like Pinterest? Was it on an Instagram reel? No, I found I asked ChatGPT. Oh,
Right.
oh, that's okay. And I think the weirdest thing that's happened, I guess, more just I don't know the word. The word is escaping me. We went to go take family photos for, you know, Christmas stuff, and I brought Milo over. We dressed him in like little like Santa squad type of like sweater. And my mom was like, "Oh, you look so
Emergency room
cute.
is
Well,
about
let's
to
get you guys
close."
by the tree." I was like, "Okay." Anything to make my mom happy, I guess. And so we did that, and then she immediately took the picture that she just had taken and ran it through ChatGPT to add like the Polar Express in the background. So it does look like a train is about to hit us, but it was like you just took an image that you just took a picture that is your grandson and your son, and you've effectively changed it to not be us anymore. She's like, "No, it's still you." I'm like, it's not though. You just took an image, and now it's, you know, that's just
kind of
a
concerning.
bit. Yeah, and I've tried to explain that to my parents, and my parents are fairly old. I mean that respectively if they're watching. But it's just a little. I don't know. I don't know exactly the word that I'm
Emergency
looking for
room
with
is
this.
now
but
closed.
It's obviously very bothering.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so that's so your mom clearly has embraced it wholeheartely.
Oh, yeah.
When you said you sort of talked to her about it, did you explain? I mean, I don't know, what was your tact? Did you explain, like, you know, that's
So
kinda
I
weird.
wrote
Why
her
would you
why
edit
she
our family
was-
photos, or did you explain,
Yeah,
like,
and she's like, well, I
or
just
she's
wanted to
with
make
it?
it
Or?
look. Yeah, I was like, well, I wanted to make it look nice, and I'm like, but why? It was already nice to begin with. It was your grandson, an actual image, a picture that you took of your grandson and your son in front of the Christmas tree. It looks fine. But why did you want to add the Polar Express in the background and use generative AI to do that. And I think it's become kind of an addictive nature, especially maybe just for my parents specifically. I don't really see my dad using it all that often, but I know he doesn't really like technology. Maybe just a misunderstanding of it. My mom's a bit younger than my dad, so like, I don't know. I think asking for specific things when it comes to generative AI can be kind of helpful, especially in a creative aspect of like, okay, this is the recipe. These are the ingredients of something I want to make. What can I make with these ingredients? You know, that's something I feel you could put into Google or ChatGPT, I guess, if you wanted to use that. I think I don't think that's as harmful as, you know, having full blown kind of relationships with ChatGPT or just any other type of AI that, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
A bit weird, especially when you're taking photos of family and just replacing them to just, you know. I think back in the day it was like, oh, I'll just Photoshop something in, and that's, you know, I think that was like an early beta, if you will, of like what AI could do for you to just immediately replace that on the spot.
Yeah, but you kind of had, I mean, I certainly had friends who would be like, oh, just Photoshop something, but it definitely was not as ubiquitous. Like, you had to have access to the software, you had to have some amount of knowledge about it, and you had to find other images and stuff. It's you don't need a lot of access to do that with the generative stuff these days.
Now you just download an app, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit too freeing, as well as just the terrible stuff that's going on with just the environment on the use of it.
Sure. Well,
I don't know.
So I don't know if you've looked at it at all. I don't expect that you have, but Real Good is currently working on a system of comparable to like the ESRB video game rating system, or like how movies are rated, you know, PG, PG-13, whatever. Real Good is currently working on a system where you could essentially rate, I mean, it could apply to anything, but initially it's like applied to things that use generative AI for, rate how much you used AI and how you used AI on your whatever YouTube video, right? So theoretically, it's a self-enforced kind of thing, but theoretically, like, when you're publishing a YouTube video, one of the steps is, all right, this is a 2 out of 5 on the scale because whatever, my editor, or when I was editing, I used an Adobe thing that's a filter that technically uses AI, or whatever, right? There would be a description to it. And as a consumer of it, then you can be like, well, so this is labeled as whatever, level 2, level 1, level 3. And it's not like a judgment about it. It's literally just like, if you want to know what you're looking at, if you want your audience to know what you're putting into your content, this is a system you can use. Does that sound like a thing that you would use on either end of it, like as a content creator publishing stuff, or, and we could talk about it separately, but as a person who I'm sure you watch less streams on YouTube and different things, how would you use that? Would you find that helpful? Oh
yeah, absolutely. For me, I would be shocked to see how much I use. For just, I guess, a lack of knowing exactly. For my content, it's pretty lazy, bare bones. But I don't really add a lot of filters or anything like that. Sorry, my videos are so boring. But there's a certain charm, I think, and I think I learned it from Radbrad, of just not cutting specific content out. The little friendly jabs you have with friends or whatever, you know, little bits like that.
Mm-hmm.
I totally understand in like a content creator way of nowadays everything has to be cut, you know, little breaths, or even just removing the uhs or ums or whatever. And I know there's programs out there that just goes through it and does it for you.
Yep.
I've considered doing that, but one, there's always a price to it, and one, it's not as, I don't know, I like overseeing everything that I do. I don't even if a bot, or, you know, even somebody else that was using AI to do it, I don't know, That's why I think it would be interesting and fun to see exactly how much I use from the, a daily usage of streaming and content creating.
Yeah. Do you feel
Whether it
like
comes-
I mean it's not a thing that it sounds like you try to use, and like do you feel like you have a handle on what all tools you use in editing and things have AI, or do you think there's some stuff that like you would, on the back end it wouldn't surprise you if it was an AI tool
When
at this
it comes
point?
to video editing, I don't think there's a lot of AI into what I do from start to finish, from recording to the final product of a video, right? Obviously, algorithms and all that aside, just the video content itself.
Yep.
I don't feel like there's that much AI. When it comes to streaming, all the different alerts and like little mini games and stuff that I run, all the different browser editions and stuff like that I have, I'm sure there's some kind of
Emergency
AI
room is
implemented
now
into a
open.
lot of them. Especially some of the chatbot software that I use. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm curious now. I'm one of those people that have to look it up.
Yeah, well, it's
but-
tricky, right? Because as much as
Right.
everything in the world is being rebranded as like, this is a smart sponge with AI and whatever, there's a lot of stuff I think flies under the radar as it absolutely uses AI in the background or on the back end of some software or something. But
Yeah. And it's not something that I personally go out of my way to make sure like, oh, this has got AI. Awesome. I again like to have kind of a handle on a lot of the things that I like to create. I like to obviously get ideas if I could possibly get ideas to help the process be a little easier sometimes. But that's very, very rare, I think. I think there's something genuine with just having those immediate, fun little creative outbursts. I don't know.
yeah, spontaneous stuff. Yeah.
Spontaneous. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. The spontaneous creative outputs and outlets that I get to have with creating content. Whether the audience gets to see it or not, because there's been a lot of videos that may or may not get scrapped.
Yeah, I mean that's legit. Would so from the other side, as like a watcher of a video, just in a theoretical world where you could go on whatever YouTube, Twitch, you could go on your website and just be like, I only want to see stuff that has certain whatever level of AI, and pick a rating, and then as long as the creators rated their stuff, you can see or not see different types of things. I don't know. Do you see any issues with that? Do you
Being
would
able
you
to
use
filter
that, or
out
would you
just
just sort of ignore that?
kind of like a filter, just like to filter out AI, like if it's made with AI content, then it could be filtered in or out. Yeah, I would definitely use that. In the nowadays, I'm kind of I don't want to say an avid watcher, but I definitely do use and watch TikTok. Just when I'm like easing down for the day, or even just again finding new video games or something like that. It's so hard. I feel it's getting harder to see what videos are actually AI and which ones are obviously very blatantly AI. And having a way that you could just filter out, like, oh yeah, this was made with AI, or this video is entirely AI. Being able to just filter that out, aside from just a tag at the bottom of a video, that I feel most creators, or if not the platform, have to put on there. I think would be a huge help, at least for me, just as a consumer of content. So I would love to be able to just filter out a lot of the strange, oh, which video is real of cutting this fruit, which one's AI.
Yeah.
Bonita Sun-Kissed Coconut. That is an amazing name.
I like that little song too. Whatever was that when the day ends? Is that what that song is?
That's the,
That's the
washing
washer.
machine.
Oh, that's the washing machine one. Oh, I thought it was a different
Yeah.
one.
What's wrong with you, Mega?
Headache.
You look a little woozy there, friend.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty serious headache. I guess they're fine.
Ah, it'll be fine.
So, Pat, we recently did the, by we I mean real good, recently did the Full Steam Ahead fundraising thing, and in the intro, I did mention that you have raised for a lot of different organizations and a substantial amount of money. You sort of talked about how you got into charity streaming because you saw Wade streaming with Mark and myself, and got into content from that, but I guess as far as charity streaming goes, I've been surprised. I don't know if you see this. People like even streamers, even professional streamers,
Emergency
at the
room is
prospect
about
of
to
like,
close.
you know, you approach someone and you're like, hey, you want to do a charity stream? Hey, you want to participate in this? And they're like, oh, I don't know how. Oh, I don't like, you know, how do I talk about a charity? Whatever. Do you have any like advice or tips for people, content creators, or otherwise, as to how you figured out how to charity stream? Or is it, I don't know, is there an approach that you use, or is it just sort of you started doing it, it made sense to you?
I want to joke and say I used the exact same email I sent Craig like 10 years ago, but that would be kind of a fib. I think when it comes to it is I have always chose to do charities, or I've tried to get involved with charities that are kind of close to heart, that have personally affected me, or ones that I truly stand by.
Emergency room is now
Um,
closed.
So whether it be for, you know, Real Good AI, St. Jude, Able Gamers, American Heart Association, stuff like these, you know, I've either had family or friends that have been part of St. Jude or Able Gamers or what have you. The spectrum to where all the different charities I have worked with is kind of vast. And so that's kind of my foundation for just how I want to get into a charity. I find one that is kind of close to heart, that I want to work with and that I want to help make a difference with.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just go from there, I guess. I'll try to see some, I mean, I think the one thing that a lot of people always associate charity streams with is the silly kind of incentives that go along with it.
Sure.
And that's always a lot of fun to mess with, I guess, when getting into it initially. But the actual, like, I don't know, getting into the stream, I guess, is, I don't want to say it's any different than a regular stream. You're just, I tend not to be very greedy for really anything. I don't really like to ask for subs or donations or anything like that. If it comes around, that's awesome. But when it comes for charities, I'm insanely greedy because I know it goes to a better cause. So, and I think it's okay to be greedy for a charity that, you know, it goes to a better cause.
Mm-hmm. Has there ever been anything that, whoa, we upgraded, huh?
We got longer, yeah.
Where you felt like something just sort of, I don't know, stopped you from working with an organization, or something came up that was just like such a roadblock for trying to do a charity stream that it was like you didn't do it, or you were like, ugh, like I'm never doing this again, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Obviously hearing about, you know, some backlash on whether or not all the funds to a certain charity are going to where they say it's going to. I don't think I've personally worked with any company where they've kind of lied about where it goes to. It's always been a fear of mine because it seems to kind of happen, unfortunately, frequently. But no, I think a lot of the charities that I, again, choose to work with are kind of all nice, I guess.
Well, nice is
In a
good.
term. Yeah. I don't think I've really worked with one where I was just like, oh, I don't really want to work with these guys. least not that I could think of, not off the top of my
Yeah.
head.
Well, and we're not trying to throw shade anyway, but
Yeah, no,
I was always
wouldn't,
curious.
I wouldn't either.
I've been on that side as a streamer of plenty of different kinds of events and streams that just doing of with my own friends and stuff. But from
Right.
being on the real good side this time, it was a whole different perspective on like, oh yeah, like this. I always took for granted, organizations I worked with always had this kind of thing, or they really took care of whatever. So I'm just way more curious now than I maybe used to be about how everything strikes you as the end user or the participant as the streamer.
Yeah, I think obviously reputation precedes a lot of companies, and if one kind of, I don't want to say smear, but kind of if one bad thing has kind of happened, I think a lot of people tend to. I think it's getting harder for people to forget about certain things. Maybe it's becoming less hard, I guess. Because people get canceled and then immediately come back like 3 weeks later being okay. Like, oh, I didn't throw a cat off this balcony. Not throwing shade to anybody that's actually done that. I don't know if any content creators that have done that, but yeah, I don't know. Company wise, I think, again, I can't really think of any off the top of my head that have done that have made me think differently or look at them differently.
That's probably good, really.
Yeah. No. Let's go to bed now.
Oh, is it sleepy time?
It is sleepy time. I was gonna buy us some more beds too.
Yeah, I mean, do we have money? Oh, we do have money.
Yeah,
We have
a
room
bit
for
of
like
money.
probably a couple more chairs and a couple more beds if we so desire. Got all this space in here now.
Do we ever get to buy another couch, or is it just the one couch?
It is unfortunately just the one couch.
I love our studio apartment hospital.
Right?
It's my favorite.
I did buy something for Bob. There you go, Bob.
Oh, yes. Where's the ball? Yes. Throw. All right. Nope. That's the one. Whoa.
You got this.
I have asked the developer to see if there's any way he can kind of confirm when the ball goes in the hoop. Because now when you see the bed go in the hoop, there's no like confetti or anything or like a counter saying that you made it. I would love that. Just like some little like yippee or something.
Oh man, I am not very good at this. Come here, basketball.
idea is it was a great idea, Pat. It's a great suggestion.
Well, so any simulator game that I've played with JP, if there's basketball in it, he will go out of his way to not play the game to go and play basketball. So I was like, man, that'd be really funny if they added that. And the developer was watching the stream that I said that on. And he's like, hey Pat, I added it for you. I was like, oh snap, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Since I can
I
use
see Bob.
basketball, what is use basketball? I don't know if I want to use basketball. It concerns me.
Do it.
I'll just leave that there. I'll just leave that there. That's fine. Where do you go, water bottles? Probably like here.
I've just been putting them over here. Usually I'll put them next to like the chairs. Which makes
Oh.
sense, you know, sometimes
Yeah,
when you
that's
go into
true.
like get
That's-
your oil change or something, there's like a little fridge of water bottles. Not really so much in hospitals, but
Well, plus all
imagine
the.
going to the hospital and they charge you $35 for a bottle of water.
That sounds about right, honestly. All the sad sacks we sit in the chairs are the ones who need the water bottles anyway, so kind of makes sense. If you think about it. Is there any more stuff outside to bring in? Nah, okay.
No, I think that's
Can,
it.
can you make a basket, Pat? I stink big time at
Can
that.
I? Oh, I
Do it.
don't know. I don't know. Yeet. No.
Like, honesty is the best practice. So
I asked
only-
for this to be added into the game. I did not claim to be good at it. I can dunk. I think I even missed the dunk. That's embarrassing. There we go.
I
got
think
it
that went in. I think that counts.
Massive.
All right, couch nap. Back to
Couch
it.
nap.
Oh my God, we spent all our money. I guess we got a bunch of new beds. We spent all our money up.
I tried to get us so because we upgraded our hospital. There's new items that unlocked, and when they become unlocked, they become a cure for patients. So we have blood and penicillin.
Ah, wait, where's penicillin?
It's the kind of pink box.
Mm.
See, I like the fact that they add like everyone's Twitch profile pictures. I just know that can get a little sketchy with some people, a little spicy with some people, and I'm like, I don't know if this is a great idea.
No, people wouldn't be like that.
No, I don't know why my Twitch profile is a piece of bread, but it does stop the pretender bots, because I try to change it like every month, because people will be like, oh, you messaged me on Discord that I won something? No, I did not.
Yeah, you just need to WhatsApp me, and then we'll do a weirdly stilted, definitely not AI voice call, and it'll be fine. Then you'll get your Google Play gift card.
That's the weird thing. People have soundboarded me. Like, I don't feel like who wants to soundboard me?
Well, it's so easy to
Soundboarding,
do
like-
now. I mean,
Yeah.
you get an
It's-
idea in your head, and you're like, "This is my target, I guess. Time to go run some scams or whatever."
The hard day's
Oh,
work.
supplies were delivered.
Yeah. Don't ask why these are here.
Guard baton. It's probably
Yeah, so
fine.
you can grab the thing out of the box, and then throw the box away if you like.
Are you saying I should maybe just have that in my?
Maybe.
Interesting. That's not at all concerning. That'll be fine.
No, I think it'll be fine. Nothing to be
I've
worried
definitely
about.
seen doctors in hospitals with the guard baton previously.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a pretty common practice, I think. Whoa.
I forgot that we also got a new tool.
Oh.
So we have the stethoscope, which if you guys want to use it, I'll definitely let you guys use it. It's a fun little new mini game. Now sometimes people will need a further diagnosis, if you will, and that's where we'll have to use the new tools.
Hmm.
So sometimes they'll come in, they'll just be like, "Oh, I'm sick," and you'll be like, "Why?" And they're like, "I don't know. You do your job," and then we gotta be like, "Okay."
So you said people had soundboarded you. Do you? I mean, I don't know why you would know this. Do you know if it was like they literally just took clips of you and tried to get away with it, or was it like they made some sort of AI generated voice?
That I don't
thing?
know. The only person I know that has told me this is my friend Messi, who I think you've met or played games with Messi once or twice.
I think so, yeah.
He has a follower alert of Mark saying, "Hey Messi, you're the best guy I know," or something like that. Very obviously not something Mark said.
Sure.
And then he has one of Wade, but it's an actual recording of Wade doing something. But he was telling me when he was finding all these weird voices and stuff, or looking up where he can get these voices, he found a soundboard of me. I was like, what? Why? Like, one, why were you looking? Two, why? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to me, I guess.
Emergency room.
Knowing
is
that my
now
voice,
open.
outside of my videos and contents and clips and all that, is just out there for people to just use at their leisure.
I mean, that's obviously without your sign off.
Yeah.
If you were ever, I don't even know how this would look, but if you were ever in a position where it was like some company was like, "Hey, we want you to, we want you to do a sponsored thing or whatever. We want you to do stuff that's pretty normal for content creators, but part of the deal is we want the ability to use your voice
Use your likeness.
and like so we can edit the video, right? Or so we can have you say exactly what we want you to say. Is there any version of that that you would sign on for?
There was one contract I did recently. I'll just say that much and not say the company that I did it with.
Sure.
I don't know if they really care. I don't know. To protect, I guess I won't say. I did sign off on one, but it was like that they would use my likeness in like ads and like clips and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be okay if I said it. I don't know. Would it be? Would you? In this would this case?
Don't push me boundaries. It's whatever.
I did a sponsorship with Butterfinger over the summer, and it was mainly to promote Borderlands 4 when that was coming out.
Interesting.
So a lot of what they wanted to do was, I found out later, it was to promote when they were, I think at PAX, that's when they used my likeness. It was like a picture of me. And it was to show off like they were doing a collaboration, like Butterfinger was doing a collaboration with Borderlands. So I think it was in that detail that they used kind of my likeness as like kind of an advert.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had people tweeting me, like putting on Instagram and Twitter. I refuse to call it X. On Twitter saying like, "Oh, I just saw you at PAX." I was like, "I am in California still. I have not gone to PAX." They're like, no, you were on the Borderland reveal. I was like, "What?" Maybe I was. That was a weird thing. Was I was not told that I was gonna be on an advert or anything like that, which is cool. But yeah, that's the only like, I guess weird little bit.
But that didn't include anything of like we're gonna manipulate it with whatever.
No,
make
it
you
was a
say
still
something
image
else
and
or
stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Which I appreciate that they didn't go out of the way to make me doing the Six Flags old guy dance or something like that, you know.
I mean, that would have been a good use of it, really. But
I could totally do it if they were to pay me extra for that, 100%. Hey, I can watch the do. Let me go.
oh, we don't have enough bed sheets. Oh, we do have enough bed sheets.
Craig's
No, we
holding on
good. We
to
good.
all
We
of
good.
them.
Is there a way to put them down on top of this without throwing them? Because
No, not yet. You
okay,
could put it back in the box if we had it. I don't know.
Who would kick a box? What a fool.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm kind of
I'm-
keeping boxes. I'm that stage of millennial, so I'm the worst.
Every figure I've ever owned, I have every single box. And I
Oh
have
man, that's a
I
lot,
have a
isn't
lot
it?
of- it's somewhere in like the 30s or 40s range. I don't know. I stopped keeping count. In case I want to resell, all of them are like perfect condition, but in case, you know.
Sure.
Dude,
In
I had to
case.
use a stethoscope to just find out you need Advil, bro. Calm down.
My favorite was like cycling the boxes out and be like, oh, I got a Wii U. All right, time to throw away the Wii box. Oh, I got a Switch. All right, it's like you can only keep one.
I still have all those. I have my
Oh,
original PlayStation 3 box.
that's
I still have my original Xbox, like the first go around Xbox.
Chest bleeding, chest gunshot.
Oh dang, they were shot.
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's definitely not good.
Here, let me just make sure we get our. Let me change these bed sheets real quick. I know you have a gunshot in your chest, but I will be right back. Just give me a second. All right. Bandage, painkiller, blood.
Emergency room is
Do
about
we
to
have
close.
bandages?
Oh, we don't. I can order some really quick. My bandages are here. Here you go. They're right next to you. Massive.
That'll fix you up right there.
Look at this. We helped a gunshot victim. Look at that.
Fixed like magic. They were pretty
am glad that you're-
unconcerned about their serious wound.
Well, yeah, they came to the ER for it. I would be less concerned leaving too. I'm glad that you're actually reading like a lot of their problems because some of them could be pretty funny. I think one of them that I saw,
Emergency room
they
is
have
now
high
closed.
lactic acid. That sucks. I think one of the, God, I think it was a pretty later one that came by. They had like some weird anal issues, and so we had to fix them.
Sure.
It was a bit strange. It's things that you would probably see in an ER.
Yeah, well, I can imagine they must get some really interesting stuff in the ER where people come because it's their last ditch and they're desperate. Like me, Big Weenie, with an ear infection.
I did see you were in the hospital. I was like, oh my gosh, is he okay? I hope so.
Yeah, it turns out I'm fine. Just had like terrible ear infection. That was definitely as bad as I feel like it was.
They're not fun.
Spray bottle.
So I believe the fun might happen tomorrow.
Oh.
I think.
Like an office party.
Yeah, like
Sure. Sure. Or do we need
like
a level
somebody's
3?
birthday or
Yeah, little hats and stuff. Let's do
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Confetti.
we got all these brightly colored boxes. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. We're so good. Excellent, even. A for excellent.
I know. So when I first started test playing this game, I never got over a D. No matter
Just
how
because it
many
was really
people
hard, or
I have no idea how the grading system worked either. Like, man, it was rough. It was
it's
rough.
really funny.
Because they're like, okay, we need you to record your process so we can see how you play your thought process and stuff. And I would always play with 2 other content creators, and we never, every day was an F. And we're like, bro, why do we suck? Ugh. Okay, I lied. Apparently, we have to upgrade the hospital one more time.
The
Sad.
emergency room is now open.
Don't forget, chat, you can join and be a patient, and we'll definitely probably take really good care of you. It'll probably be fine.
We definitely won't beat you over the head with a guard baton.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Hi, Pretender. Welcome back.
Pretender is having lots of problems these days.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll go and yeah, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, my brain too small. Oh my God, Dora the Explorer's here. Dora, you're not looking great. I mean that nicely.
Fine, you're good, but not great.
That was one of my favorite live streaming comments. Oh, Pat, you don't look good today. Thanks. Man. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hey, stethoscope, be on me. There we go.
Working in preschool? You're always sick? Oof. Oh my goodness, hello, little gator.
New follower.
Thank you for following.
All right.
I'm not
laundry
gonna lie,
time.
little gator. Okay, thank God. I didn't know if you needed painkillers, so I just gave you painkillers. I treated you like a house patient, where I just started giving you stuff.
Just give me. I mean, aside from being financially, inefficient kind of work, right?
It does.
We'd
It would, you know.
That'd be fine.
I think it'd be fine. All in all, I think it'd be fine. Hydration and painkillers, easy peasy, man. Take this water.
Well, chat, do you have any questions for Pat? I imagine if you're here, you probably know Pat pretty good. But
Yeah, hit us with that AMA.
he has to answer. It's part of our contract. He can't
It is.
scurry away. I like how, I mean, is it sad that these amounts these people are paying for things seem relatively affordable? I guess that's not a good sign. Feels like we're really
I mean-
giving people a deal on their healthcare here.
Yeah, I think so. It's not like, I mean, I've liked to joke that this hospital doesn't take place in America, because if so, like, you sick, you broke. Like, that's basically the new slogan of everything.
Have you encountered the joys of AI tools being implemented in your doctor's office yet?
Yes, actually, our latest, we just had Milo's 2-year-old checkup, even though he's going on nearly 3, because that's just how long it takes to get into the appointments now.
Yeah.
They asked us, they signed, they gave us a form saying, would you be okay if we used AI in the meetings? And I had to, I looked at Adler and I was like, look at this. And we both kind of like rolled our eyes, and I had to ask the nurses, I'm like, in what capacity? Like what does this entail? I need more information.
Uh-oh. I think we're losing you, Pat. Oh, it might be my internet. Hello?
No,
Oh,
I'm
it's totally
definitely
my
dropping
internet.
a lot of.
You sound okay, Bob.
Yeah, I think
but
I'm
yeah, sorry.
dying.
You said you looked at Adler and then the internet decided to not.
Is it? Am I back?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine now.
Kind of. Okay. Sorry for that. I don't know what just happened.
you're
Yeah, I
good.
looked at Adler and we both kind of just looked at all the word salad on the sheet that they just gave us. I was like, I'm gonna have to ask what does this actually entail, because the document didn't really explain anything. And they said they would use AI in the recordings to. Oh god, they would record our visit as well as use it to help plan and schedule more appointments or something like that. And we both just felt like that wasn't completely true. It also sounded like the nurses didn't really know either what was going on.
Emergency room is about
So
to close.
it definitely felt a little weird. We definitely opted out of it.
Started
But they did let you like opt out of it, huh?
Yeah, I think by California law now they have to legally tell us. I don't know if it's California law or just law in general. But
Interesting.
they presented us, they said you won't face any other, like, a negative service. You are completely within your rights to say, no, we don't want this. And almost every other family that I saw there also kind of said no. But I mean, a lot of the people were all kind of like our age. So it just
Yeah.
felt a little weird to start introducing AI to a child's, because at the same time he can't really consent to that, and it's an appointment for him. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so I
we
assume
tried
then
to
you,
be-
you didn't get to see what it actually was then, because that's.
No, I don't know if it would be like a recording. I didn't know what type of software or equipment they would be using. And when I asked to know more, they just, again, it was just a lot of word salad. And the nurse was kind of older and she didn't really seem to know. I think it definitely looked like, or sounded like, she was reading off of kind of like not a script, but like just an informational pamphlet on what they would be doing. And we still just kind of
Sure.
felt too uncomfortable about it.
Interesting. Yeah, I will, in my doctor's office, they record and like transcribe stuff, and as far as I know, I don't recall consenting, but probably mixed into all the forms, just sort of started, it was like, oh, you gotta sign this and this and this to see the doctor, and I'm sure I read them all very carefully in a lot of detail, but It's interesting because like if it's actually just recording the meeting and actually just like transcribing it so that they have accurate notes about whatever happened at a certain doctor's visit, sure, but there's a lot of we upgraded again. There's a lot of rules about where people's data can go and how medical facilities have to manage that sort of stuff. And given my limited but relative understanding of how all of this stuff works, just surprises me they're allowed to do that. They're level 3.
Same. Yeah.
Oh, we're level. Yeah, I thought you were saying they're level 3 AI. No, we're a level 3 hospital. Everything's gonna be awesome now.
It's gonna be good.
The police station near me, one of the police stations in not near me but in close enough, it started using AI to answer the non-emergency line, which sounds like the worst possible idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I had to call the first time in my life to use the non-emergency line. I had to call recently. We found a cat in our backyard that was stuck up in a tree, and I never in my life thought I would ever be calling the fire department to come get a cat out of my tree. It was just too high for me to even try to get up to. And Adler was kind of like freaking out. She's like, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" I ended up getting the cat out of the tree. I ended up climbing up the tree and getting it down.
Oh, jeez.
But somebody, an actual live human worm baby, did answer the phone, which I was shocked about. They're like, "Yeah, we can't really do anything about that." I was like, "Oh, okay. So you're actually kind of useless, but thank you. I appreciate it." I think the problem was the tree was like in the very far backyard, and their trucks obviously couldn't make it to the backyard. But her advice was, "Oh, it'll come down when it wants to." Like that is literally what she told me. I was like, "Ah, yeah, will it?"
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
That sounds like advice.
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like I have to qualify this. I just want to be clear. Not just bashing on AI chat. Real good AI, honestly, we're in favor of AI being implemented in responsible ways and being used in the ways that it should be used, and not being used in ways it shouldn't. But I'm just curious, Pat, or anyone in the audience, do you have anything that comes to mind that's like a good experience with an AI tool, or something that like you maybe don't understand or didn't understand that was AI at the time, or like that? Because I feel like it's so easy to just be, go out and be like, it's so stupid. They use this AI chatbot and they use this thing, and like there's companies always use things in questionable ways. They're always racing to implement technology to see if they can save money or streamline process or whatever. But it is actually a really good tool, and I would love to know if you, Pat, or if anyone in the audience has any like positive interactions or positive moments with AI in your lives.
I think, kind of going off of what Neil is saying, in specific medical, I think in specific medical fields, AI can be really, really helpful. I know we were just talking about how I opted out of a thing for my son. Obviously, that was a checkup and nothing too serious, right? If the doctor obviously found something serious and then came back to us, and we could use AI to detect this. If there was a further explanation on why they wanted to use it, I might have something different to say. But since they just gave me word salad, I have nothing bad nor good, just kind of just neutrally didn't want to use it. But I think in medical fields, I think the AI could be pretty beneficial to helping, obviously, humans out for that. I also think in a sillier aspect, in a lot of gaming, I think it could be, a lot of AI in gaming I don't think is relatively new concept. As long as it's used in the whole game isn't based off of somebody just making a command to make a game. I don't mind, I guess, a certain amount of AI, as long as it's not art, as long as it's not music is, if it's just to make typical characters act the way that they do. I'm sure that there's AI in this game to have the NPCs walk around and do something in a specific way.
Probably.
To add some type of atmosphere to a game or whatnot. I think those are the two things that jump to mind.
I used AI to help streamline analyzing whether variants are pathogenic or not. I'm not 100% sure I know what that means, but that sounds kind of cool. Yeah, medical field. In the architecture industry, I've been using it to skim code books to find code sections. Obviously, I have to go confirm what the building code says, but it's a good tool to find things. Yeah, that's interesting. There are a lot of professions where there's a lot of really dense regulation that is sort of indecipherable unless you've gone to law school or unless you really like that sort of stuff. But I could see that potentially being a useful tool. You use AI at work to help understand formulas and understanding trends. That's interesting. I don't know, Tech, if you can talk about it more since it's work, but have you experienced it getting things horrendously wrong? Because that is one thing I think is sort of it's an easy misunderstanding to have, but like AI is computer, right? Here's this thing, especially if your employer is telling you to use some new AI tool, and it's like, this is a computer. Computers are good at numbers, so I'm going to use this AI tool to do analysis, to help me with my spreadsheets, to help me do some calculation or some number task, right? There are plenty of different. They're actually really bad at that, depending on the type of tool. But if it's at all based on an LLM specifically, they don't do numbers in the computer numbersy way. I would be so curious if you've run into it just making stuff up on you or giving you, hilariously wrong things. Just curious. If it works for you and that's your experience, like the reality is what it is, but I'll just be interested.
It's an interesting conversation to have for sure.
I'm sure people that have used Grammarly as well can relate. Like, it's really useful when it tries to help you figure out how sentences and punctuation should go, and then out of nowhere it will try to like refresh and then just puts a bunch of random letters out. So I've seen that happen, Bob, even with like Grammarly. So I can imagine what it's like for all sorts of different programs.
Kind of tailing off of that. I should I not use like full company names or whatnot?
No, you could.
Because I don't want to bash. When it comes to so I've been trying to learn Japanese, and I feel like you guys know exactly where I'm going with this.
Sure.
So Duolingo has not recently, but in the last couple of years, kind of gotten rid of a lot of the actual coaches and English teachers, or just language teachers that they had for the app, and have gone full AI to the point now where I've hit my streak of like 700 and something days at this point, and I don't feel in the last 200 days, I would almost say in the last 300 days, I have really learned anything. I have learned more from just realizing what Duolingo has done to teach me language is a very, very polite way of speaking Japanese, and I can only attest to the Japanese side of things. It's not the way that you would actually speak Japanese to a Japanese person in Japan. Like it is not correct. They do a lot more word filler and stuff like that to be prim and proper and stuff. So that part of AI I don't feel has been super beneficial in at least in a language learning way, because when there was the actual language teachers, I felt like I was actually learning something. They would teach you the dialects on how to say things, why you were saying them, and in what context you would use them. And now it's just, I like green tea and rice. It's really, really basic things.
It's like really, someone's reciting the textbook to you, and they're just like giving you a more interactive way to study that instead of studying with someone who speaks the language.
100%. Yeah. I want to
Mhm.
use it in a conventional way of if I ever go back, when I go back to Japan, I can have a conversation or understand what they're saying. And right now I can listen to anime or Japanese music that I like to listen to, and I could pick words out, but I've since I've canceled my subscription and everything with Duolingo earlier this year. I paid for it for the entire year, so I'm still using it to just use it, but I'm using 2 other apps that are not AI based, that are actual people running the app, that have like videos as well as like calls, and a couple of other ones. I think Deerlingo was one that I used a little bit, but I haven't. I've been really bad on staying up to date on my languages.
Hmm.
I was gonna ask you guys if that was something that you guys have ever not considered, but have been affected by. I guess like a learning app or something of that nature that has kind of gone to the AI route.
Not specifically myself, but I've heard friends and like people in public sort of having that experience. And that honestly, that as much as that's you know, you talk about how that's a bad experience with AI and whatever, that's just coming down to how companies are implementing stuff potentially too. So hard to say. And I don't know exactly what Duolingo or any of those specific companies in that field are doing either, but yeah. I think it's interesting that you used it before and after, and that you saw like you can tell that like you were
The change was in real
you were
time,
learning better before, and then post the changes they made, it's obviously had an impact on the effectiveness, which is, you know, a bummer.
It just felt like I don't know. I don't want to say there was a more of a human touch with it, but you could kind of definitely tell that there was some person that wanted you to genuinely learn to learn the language, you know, that you have paid money or, you know, gone to the course to do. Instead, like you said, it's kind of just textbook. Here is the open reading. Good luck. So. See, I've been considering using Rosetta Stone, but I don't know. I need to get over that.
Oh, the blood pressure game is tough. Okay.
So I will say with the blood
Antibiotic.
pressure game, you don't actually need to push any of the buttons on the thing. It's just left clicking. I didn't realize this. I thought it was like
You
oh, I
were
gotta
trying to
push
click the buttons and
I
stuff.
was actually clicking the buttons, yeah. Oh,
Well, that sounds good.
yeah. You guys should go outside.
I gotta talk to this guy first. Okay.
No, head outside. I'm sure it's
to,
fine.
Okay. Oh, okay.
is red good?
Could be.
It sounds a little bit like explosions.
Yeah.
Oh, there's things flying through the sky. Okay.
Are there things flying through the sky?
Yeah,
I
saw,
don't
like,
actually see
meteors.
much.
A meteor shower is currently striking the area.
Am I supposed to be seeing a meteor shower right now?
Causing large flaming rocks to fall from
Yeah,
the
there was a
sky.
couple of
Local authorities
meteors
call
that
for town
flew
residents
by.
to seek immediate
Huh.
shelter indoors and await further instructions. If you or those
Interesting.
around you have been injured or put in danger from this event, please dial 911.
That's probably fine.
I think it's fine.
I healed this person. Yeah.
I like how it says, please dial 911, but we're like the ER, so anyone coming here is like, just not listening to the situation.
No,
You're like-
that's fine. That's normal, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is anyone holding a bunch of sheets? 'Cause we need.
I have one
Sheets.
sheet.
Oh, the washer's
have a
going.
sheet.
Okay, I'm just
I
impatient.
said I think the washer's going on it right now too. Antibiotic and painkiller. Hey, if anybody's in the hospital, do you want to try that other command that I don't like
Emergency
you guys
room is
using?
about to close.
Are you trying to make funny things happen, Pat?
Oh no, no. I asked Craig earlier. I'm like, hey, are you guys okay with a little bit of chaos? You playing with Ryan should know that that's always bound to happen at some point in one of our streams.
Who has blood pressure cuff?
I do.
The
drop
bed
it.
3 needs blood pressure cuff. Or actually bed 4. No, bed 3.
Hello, Spider, Miss Spider. How are you?
Uh-oh. We are officially out of painkillers.
Wait, I think we
Like a bus.
have. No, maybe we don't.
Emergency room is now closed.
It's out in the street. That's so weird to say.
Sure, sure. It's out in the street.
Just gotta get the street ibuprofen.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna go get some medicine from this box sitting out in the road.
Yeah, it's
and
in the
I'll
alleyway. I trust it.
totally be back to fix you in a minute. Did you drop the blood pressure cuff somewhere?
I did not. I still have it on me.
Ah,
Here you go. I dropped it in the middle of the room.
thank you.
I'll bring in all the street ibuprofen.
The street ibuprofen.
Yeah.
The IB burping.
Is this person deceased?
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Oh.
Let's make sure.
Um,
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
dead. Yeah, they're dead.
interesting. That's interesting.
Sorry, Spider. That's really
That
unfortunate.
that really escalated quickly.
Yeah, I won't lie.
I sort
kinda
of thought
took
we
their
had some
BP
more
and I-
time on that.
I did the blood pressure cuff on them, and I won't lie. I kind of forgot the truth. the meteor shower was going on. It was very very hectic.
It was pretty crazy, you know. It was pretty. There's just lots of stuff going on. So
It's the holidays, you know? Things.
Yeah.
It's the
busy.
holidays. Congrats, you're dead.
so did you body bag them?
I did. They're down in the morgue. They're chilling right now.
That's
Quite
fine.
literally.
That's fine. That's fine.
They're having a good time down there.
Aren't we still supposed to charge them? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah. How do we get
Oh,
the
they're
money
charged
from them?
indefinitely.
Yeah.
Oh, that you'll have to bring up with the. I don't know. That's a more complicated issue.
There, it goes through billing. You know, don't worry. You'll find the letter.
Yeah,
a few months
we'll
later.
get an invoice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what all we need. Maybe more decongestant. That works.
Whoa. There's a big giant box outside.
Yeah, that huge box for this tiny chair. You know, I'm gonna put this chair right beneath the basketball hoop,
Nice.
just in case. Oh, hey, Nightshade. Yo, look at the real good AI in the hoop. Doctor, real good. It wasn't me. Okay,
So nothing that crazy happened. Are we good?
it'll officially happen tomorrow, but I don't know how long you guys have. There's
Interesting.
time for one more day.
Yeah, I can do one more day.
Yeah.
This is where chat could be crazy and chaotic if they wanted to be.
I dare them.
You wouldn't do that, would you, chat?
No. They would never.
So if chat wants to be crazy, you guys can, when the day restarts, you guys can do exclamation join. If you see yourself at our hospital, at our lovely establishment, you can do exclamation zombie for a special surprise.
For which we're definitely prepared.
Don't do it.
I do like that it starts you outside of the hospital, so you still have to walk to work before the day starts.
Yep.
Like, it's like, all right, time to walk
Emergency
in.
room is now open.
Time to get the time to clock in some good hours, you know. How about we do this? We'll do that sideways, and then we'll
Why
do
do
this
I feel like
sideways.
Pat is building fortifications?
You know, I used to do that with boxes where people could not get around me unless they can get through the boxes, but that proved to be more detrimental to myself when trying to run out of the. A super epic monkey. Don't do it.
Stay normal.
Don't do it. I like how we all just brought out
As
the
your
metals.
doctor, I have to recommend that you not do anything crazy.
You guys will know if they do decide to do something crazy. Antibiotics and painkillers.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
will
whoa,
say-
whoa, whoa.
Oh, hey, they did something crazy.
Hey, so I need assistance.
Commander's ass.
Aye.
Feel better.
You are healed.
Okay, and then I'll get the card reader and bill him.
Yep.
Good. I will say if they've been cured, they can't be. We still get to take their money. They can't.
So we just have to cure him right stat now.
Yeah. As fast as we can.
You're cured.
So does
It's a miracle.
Commander Zaz just stay there?
No. We get throw. Do you want to take him down to the morgue?
Oh, you can put him in a body bag? Is that what you do? That's...
Yeah. And then we take him down to the morgue down here. And then we just put him in the freezer. Okay.
Hey, what's up, TY? How's it going? I'm just interviewing you here, see what's going on. Interesting.
Oh my God, Dora the Explorer's back.
Just go
Soy
ahead
Dora.
and give you that medicine so you can't do any crazy nonsense, and you're healed. I mean, you wouldn't do any crazy nonsense. Be fine.
Okay, Dora, what's up? I need the stethoscope on you. If I do this, you're not gonna bite me, right? You have
Dora
to
seems
ask
chill.
Boots of the map or something, right?
Dora seems fine.
Painkillers.
The dirty bed sheets look just like this blanket that I have at my house. It's like a tortilla blanket.
Yeah, doesn't it? Adler and I have that same one.
I think, yeah, it's Lucas's blanket. I think Bob, you might have actually sent it to us.
I
but-
think Mandy picked that out for him for his birthday last year or Christmas.
Yeah, I think you guys did because my kid only eats Chipotle. But that's what it looks like. It looks exactly like that one.
Wait, what do you mean he only eats Chipotle?
My kid, he basically will only eat Chipotle. He eats a handful of other things now, but it's been a fun experience figuring out what my kid will eat. Basically, he eats like applesauce and then Chipotle and Indian food, and now he'll eat pizza. It's been
Dodo, I knew you were gonna do this, Dodo. I knew you were gonna do this, Dodo.
Hang on, I'm administering the drugs. You guys got the zombie situation, right?
I'm just giving him
Yeah.
painkillers. Okay. I didn't know if he needed painkillers.
Oh, he did. You beat me to it.
Perfect. I could have killed him. I'm glad. I'm a good doctor.
Great doctor.
By the way, if briefing our patients, if they have red irritated skin, they might. So if we didn't have Twitch integration, obviously zombies would still show up. But on the whiteboard over here, we'll give you kind of the symptoms to look out for.
Mm-hmm. You got that? All right.
Eat it. Eat the penicillin.
in your body. Why is this person healed already? Why did you
Really
make that
good at
bed
their
dirty?
jobs.
A person went over to a bed, but they were already healed. I don't... you.
Just felt like laying down. They needed
Tech Tony,
fake-
get out of here. Uh-oh. 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 Blood pressure cuff. Calm down. It's gonna be fine. Hydration? All you need is water? Why are you so sickly? Uh-oh.
Emergency
Someone's
room is
making
about to
grunting
close.
noises. We good? Summer, you good?
I think we're good.
This guy's got some
Stethoscope.
high blood pressures, man. If I went to the doctor and had blood pressure like that, they would tell me I was unhealthy. Tell you what.
Oh my goodness, you need so much hydration, May. Dude, you have moderate headache, nausea, slurred speech, fever, heat stroke, high heart rate, sweating, vomiting, agitation. What don't you have? Are you okay?
Man, we are just the
Like a-
healers. We are out here saving souls.
And how did they repay us? By
Emergency
turning into a
room is now
freaking
closed.
zombie.
Unforgivable.
Oh,
Alright, chat. Well, this zombie apocalypse is pretty chill, so if you have any additional AI questions, I'd love to answer them for you. Just let me know, you know? Really barely even a zombie apocalypse at all. Really more like a zombie situation.
yeah. We handled it pretty well.
We were egging you on, chat, just to be clear. I know we were all,
Everyone was so nice about it."
don't, oh, but like a little bit do, though.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Oh,
What's the 10-year plan for real good? Grace, the 10-year plan for real good is to save the world. More specifically, Mandy and our scientists are currently working on developing scientific research to advance the implementation. I'm going to say a bunch of wrong words and Mandy's going to hate me. They're working on implementing and doing research into using a mathematical thing called a Gaussian process. It's a method. That's the thing. It's a method, which is a different type of method than is currently used in basically all AI applications. You probably have heard of machine learning as a phrase. If you're familiar with AI technology, you've probably heard of neural networks. These all sound very fancy, and it sounds like they're building a computer brain, but what that is actually referencing is just the actual inner workings of how these AI tools and products that are being developed function. It is a type of mathematical method where it's kind of a mystery box. It's kind of a black box where you don't get to know how it decides to do what it does. You don't get to know from what training data it's pulling its extrapolations or interpolations or whatever. And you don't get to know. It just kind of works. Right now, the state of AI is the AI scientists have figured out some stuff that seems to work, and they couldn't tell you why, and they couldn't tell you how. But if they keep wiggling the knobs, they can sometimes get it to work better. And as long as they keep giving it an infinite amount of new data and all the energy and silicon in the entire known universe so that it has what it needs to train new models, it continues to kind of work, mostly, and get results, kind of. A real good vision, like long-term vision, is Gaussian processes are not a black box. If you were to run this is theoretical right now, but if you were to run some sort of image generation, currently there are AI image generators where you type in, a dog on a beach wearing a cardigan or whatever, and it will give you some sort of image out that maybe looks like what you said. If you do that in a world where Gaussian processes are the back end, they are the method that is actually doing the generating in the AI thing. In our dream world, it will be able to tell you from which artists or images or whatever, from which training data it is pulling references. It can say, I use 70% this image or this artist's work or whatever. It can attribute the things that it generates and actually tell you how it did what it did, and what that means. It will also be more efficient. The models that our team is currently developing, and again, very early stages, research takes a long time, it's very complicated. But the models they're currently working on don't run on cloud computing data centers. They don't need supercomputers. They run on laptops. They're currently doing a relatively large number of data points, relatively large numbers of parameters, relatively complicated stuff running on MacBooks. And that's sort of one of the things about Gaussian processes is it's both more interpretable and understandable, but also, hopefully, if it works the way that our scientists want it to work, and the research pans out, which is our long-term goal, it will be more efficient. You won't need every single last piece of billions and billions of training data points in order to get the model trained, to get the actual outputs that you're looking to get. You will need a hopefully much more manageable, much more reasonable amount of data, which will make it more practical to properly license things. It would make it so you don't have to just scrape the internet for anything you can get your little fingers on, regardless of whether it's copyrighted material or whatever. You could, make deals with specific authors, artists, publishers, whatever, to be like, yeah, we want to use your whatever media you have, whatever input you have as training data. We will attribute you. It will all be fair, above board. This is the dream of real good AI. All of this stuff is very theoretical right now. This is one of the tricky things, right? It's we do these streams and we want to be open and transparent and talk to you guys and talk about what we're doing, but it's just a slow process. Science is tough. Things progress slowly. Something that might our scientists might look and be like, look at that, look at this huge breakthrough. Unless you understand all the details of it, a person who is not an expert in data science or statistics or AI or whatever might look and be like, that's unimpressive. Like that's not, that doesn't look like a picture of a dog at all. But it's the process, and we're hoping to bring everyone along, have dialogue, include artists and creative people and YouTubers and streamers like Patrick, and include a diverse group of voices to influence our direction and help inform our perspective, but also do real serious science and put real time and effort and money, because it is expensive, because scientists who can do this sort of stuff have to have years of training, advanced degrees. They're just very highly trained, very valuable people. And we want to bring everyone along, and the long-term goal is a world where AI tools are great, they work great, we understand how they work and why they work, and they're not, draining all the resources and scrubbing every little last piece of data off the internet with no regard for IP rights, artists, content, all this sort of stuff. We are not like a lobbying agency. We are not like an environmental science aid. We have data scientists, and we are working on that specific part of the science to make AI models that are interpretable and more efficient, and that's the goal. But it spins off, right? All of the variety of issues around AI can be tied into our long-term vision, even though that's not what our expertise is as an organization. It's not explicitly what we're working on, because our vision of what AI tools should be and how they should work and how they should be used and how they could be the next great technological advance for humanity, is that it's grand and it's a big vision, and we're sort of swimming against the current of billions and billions of dollars, right? There's a lot of money going into companies who don't have this vision. Their current goal is take the stuff that's working right now and just keep throwing money at it, build nuclear power plants, keep throwing data at it, do whatever you got to do, make it work as good as you can to get your product to market, or to get your name out there and get your specific AI thing popular to whatever end they're pursuing. We're a nonprofit. We really aren't in it to make money, and because we're not concerned about like putting a market out there that needs to become profitable, or putting a product out that needs to become profitable, or anything like we can take on tasks like scientific research that's going to be slow, painstaking. It's going to take time. It's going to be expensive. We can do stuff like that and really pursue it for what we think is like the right reasons, noble reasons, to just make AI real good, right? We are trying to make AI real good. We're trying to make it so it will do real good in the real world for real people, and it will be something that's like humanity's next big step, instead of just a thing right now where I think half of, I don't know what the ratio is, but some part of the population uses ChatGPT for everything from Googling to fixing a family photo that didn't need to be fixed, and another part of the population won't touch anything that even says the letters A and I on it, because they are opposed to it in every sense of what that means and what it stands for. And the reality of the world is we have to bring those two sides together. It has to work for everybody, and it's a big vision. To say that out loud is honestly intimidating, because that's a lot of stuff to accomplish, and we are a very, very small organization in a very large sea of the industry that is AI. But that's the 10-year plan. I hope I articulated it accurately. Mandy's probably gonna watch this clip later and be like, you should have said all these things. You're a fool. But
Sticky
hopefully,
notes just all over the monitor.
I honestly, that's probably a good idea, but I don't prepare for anything. Fly by the. You know how I work. You know how I am.
Yeah.
It's my process.
You're amazing.
Sure.
You said it very well. Very well.
Anyway, we are over time. I don't know if you have to go, Pat. Craig, I don't know if you have other stuff you need to get to, but we do want to respect your time. I can play another round, up to you guys, but if we want to call it, if you got to get on to something else, Pat, no worries.
I can do one more round.
Okay, well, let's do one more
If you guys wanna
round,
do one
which
more.
I'm sure will be very chill and nothing exciting will happen. And then, maybe we'll call it after that.
Yeah. I saw Cure the Game was in chat, so I felt like I should at least do one more.
Oh, what's up, Cure the Game? Do we need to sleep?
I
Or do we
already
s-
did. We got 10 seconds.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if the devs are still here, but thanks for stopping by today, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hey.
At least do
At
10
least do
more.
10 more.
I don't know about 10
Listen,
more,
maybe. It is fun.
maybe.
Yeah.
And we're really good at it so far, so.
All I'm asking for, Kira, is some daily kind of chill music. Too quiet. Give us a radio.
Make sure it's all copyrighted music
Copyright
so streamers
free.
can't use it.
That's
Yeah.
true. If I'm not listening to Aerosmith getting through my freaking
Mm-hmm.
9 to 5 here, man. I need
Like
that
how-
sweet emotion.
Like how our hospital keeps getting bigger and now people just wander through it for no
They
reason.
walk through it too.
So
Crazy.
they're just like, I'll just go this way.
We're like a strip mall now.
Emergency room is now open.
We have a lot of money.
Boots and cats and boots and cats coming soon.
Did we get all the stuff we need?
We have things. we're in decent. I don't know if we're gonna have enough penicillin. We have 7,
I just bought more.
8 penicillins. We're probably fine. It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
What's up,
I also bought a
Cosmic
new-
Fat Cat?
Bought a new BP cuff for whoever wanted it. Craig, I don't know if you wanted to try it.
You could try. I've done a good job at changing the sheets and checking people out, and I kind of do the.
You're a good people watcher for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. Trying to make sure we don't get overwhelmed. And I.
Yeah, I got
the
you.
bed
Here,
sheets.
I'll put this chair. I'll put this chair
Okay.
right there so you can watch them.
Yeah. How do I use that? I'll use that thing though.
Stand with bed cleaners. We always need at least one good bed cleaner. We have it's kind of a waiting room, I guess, for patients. They could watch the other patients get cured. Oh no, Av2's here.
Oh, well, Av
Av.
is absolutely
Don't-
about to do something bad.
Don't
Yeah.
do it, Av. If I see you chat in the chat,
You start giving them everything.
do it. Give them blood. I'm not even looking at this diagnosis.
Just put
You need it.
everything in Av.
Here,
Yeah.
have a lollipop.
Yep. There's some honey. Here's a water.
Here's some blood.
You probably
Enjoy.
need blood.
Oh, do we actually hold on? Do we actually have to check their BP to like send them to checkout? That's funny.
Oh, even if you like cure them, do you still have to do that to send them to check out?
Oh no, they needed painkillers.
Ah,
Well, they did need decongestion.
all right. Give me your money. Cosmic Fat Cat, why did you go back to bed? Hey,
Wake up. Leave. The best noise in the game.
one of the only noises in the game, if we're honest.
I know.
What are you guys doing? Whoa. I did not mean to do that. I may have just yeeted a patient across the entire... It's fine. They're probably fine. That was doctor things
they-
for doctor reasons.
That's right. Doop, doop. Nice.
Don't they go anywhere? Go somewhere. Oh, I think
There
we
you
have
go.
somebody's sitting in the seat, and now we've gotten everyone stuck. Okay.
Oh,
Probably fine.
get out of here. Get out of here, Cosmic. Sometimes you do need to kind of like move them.
Tech the Turtle, you're fine. Gonzo, you're fine. Get out of here.
I have. Thank you for not turning into a zombie to eat my brain.
Does it not always work? Because I feel like I'm seeing a lot of people in chat who are desperately trying to make that happen.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a big pool. Oh, for zombies? Oh, so they need to be patients here. So, evil I don't see in our
So
hospital.
they have to hit join first, and then when they see
Yeah.
themselves, then they spam zombie.
I feel
Yeah,
like they're
correct.
trying to throw us a party, but they're just not succeeding. Yeah,
Oh, there you go, sir.
just over here doctoring up a storm. Do those beds over on the other side need to be swoop swapped?
Oh, yep.
Yes.
I've done a bad job at cleaning the sheets. We just talked about that, and here I am. Okay. I'm on it.
Okay, I'm taking care of these 3 over on this side. Just means I'm not paying any attention to the other side.
Fluid, let him through.
Emergency room is about to close.
I feel like nothing bad has happened at all.
Yeah.
Alyssa, you're not going to do anything bad, are you?
Pretender, you're not gonna do anything bad, are you?
Pretender back again? Looking like a whole different person? Hoofton? You're not going to do anything bad.
Oh no, pretender!
Oh, naughty.
Get out of here!
Naughty. No, hey. Don't hurt the other patients. Naughty.
I'll bag them up. Oh, there they are.
The sun is coming up, I guess? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Grant
it is
Air.
6:40 in the morning. So something
How
that
long
you
do
guys
these
didn't get
nights
to see.
last?
So we start I think at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. And we have like the night
Emergency
shift,
room is now closed.
Mm.
a very long night shift.
Oh, this guy needs a stethoscope.
Kabam. Sick. Do you need a stethoscope? Rick?
The guy in one of the beds, I think Bob's.
I think I did it.
Sick. Yeah, the game gets a lot more fun when we have guns because we can just shoot from the other side of the hospital, just blam, knock him down.
It's fine.
This guy had a red irritated skin. He could have became a zombo. Luckily didn't. Hello, Hoofton.
Alright, this guy can go to bed too now.
What are
Easy.
you up to?
Easy.
Blah, 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 blah. Alright.
Symptoms: painful rash, loss of consciousness.
Same.
Been
Truly the
there.
same.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're pretty single-handedly, like, pretty much killing this zombie apocalypse. I'm feeling pretty strong.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good about it, you know?
Do you think do you think it's good if I have 45,000 drop frames? Do you think that's?
That's not very many. I have 73,000.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit.
That's just normal, isn't it?
I think so. I really need to figure out what the heck this OBS update did to my PC.
It did something bad. It also did something bad to my PC.
Ooh,
Ooh.
who did it? Oh no. Oh.
Oh, somebody's got it.
That's awkward.
What?
Nothing. Can I just keep charging Chai?
Oh, do we have an
Thank you,
infinite
Jai.
money glitch?
Yeah.
Kind of. Somebody's stuck on the floor.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, maybe you should go to checkout.
I can fix this.
Fixing? Fixing? Fixing?
We already
Fixing?
took their money.
Fixing?
We already took their money. And
Uh,
now we hide the evidence.
Yeah, paper or plastic? I guess just plastic. Where are they? Oh, we're out of bags.
Man, I hope they don't make paper body bags. I don't like the sound of that
Yeah.
very much.
I have to look it up, but I heard that California is like, I think outlawing like plastic bags,
Mm.
which is crazy, in like 2026.
Like for groceries or for bodies?
Probably both. Probably.
I mean,
both.
I like a paper grocery bag. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah, no, Walmart's been doing paper grocery bags. We have Trader Joe bags, so we just bring Trader Joe bags.
yeah, well, we try to bring, but I swear it's still like half the time I'm like, oh, forgot the grocery bags.
I've had to get good where we after we get done groceries, I immediately put it back in the car. But even then, I'll forget to bring them once we're at the store.
Oh yeah, no, it's no matter what is done to try and remember, there's always a breakdown somewhere.
Yep.
Well,
I can feel
anyway,
that.
did we survive?
We did. I think we did a pretty dang good job. You want to do one last sleep? See our lovely patients and how
Sure.
many survived We better
All of
still have
them,
gotten an A.
probably.
Well, yeah. They're no longer a patient if they paid and checked out. It's not my fault they got stuck on the floor.
Yeah, that's unrelated.
At that point, they're just a civilian.
They're just a person who's hanging
Yeah,
out.
they're just a good old taxpayer.
Oh yeah.
I still got an A. Look at that. 1 infected, 1 eliminated, 1 disposed.
Disposed. That's ominous.
You don't worry about it.
New follower.
Thank you for. Well, thank you for the invite today. This has been a lot of fun. I honestly did learn a lot too, which I always appreciate.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining. We appreciate your time. I am going to do that thing that we always do, where I'm going to start a raid from my channel into the Real Good channel, because everyone who's watching here, you should make sure that you follow the Real Good channel, and it includes on my YouTube side as well. You should check it out, twitch.tv/realgoodai or youtube.com/realgoodai. We do post on YouTube, we just don't stream on YouTube. Post shorts on YouTube anyway. But follow the raid, go say what's up, and also you're gonna hang out with the cool kids for an extra minute over on the other side, because my stream will be over, but we'll hang out over on the Real Good side for a minute. So everyone has a chance to follow and click all the buttons. Also, make sure you check out the newsletter. You can subscribe to the newsletter. If you're interested in helping and you have, I don't know, any skills or knowledge at all, there's probably a group you can help with. There are volunteer groups for everything from streamers, content creators, to educators, to machine learning, science type stuff, to data set type stuff. Check it out. There are groups at realgoodai.org/volunteer singular. AJ is often here, but I don't see AJ putting these things in chat, and my chat's broken, so I can't type in it. But I'm gonna end my stream.
Streamlabs chat is broken too.
It's absolutely busted. But I am going to end my stream. We're going to raid over. Make sure you come follow twitch.tv/realgoodai. Okay, see you in the cool kids zone. All right. Craig.
I am now. So now everyone can hear us.
Now the raid's gonna come in.
Yeah.
We're about to be cool.
About to be real good.
It's both sick, nasty, and real good.
Look at that. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for playing, Pat. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of fun. Always down to play. Always down to hang out. Thank you for
Thanks for showing
the. Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for informing me on all the AI stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad you found it informative. Still feel like a maniac sometimes because I just get to rambling. I wish I had a little bit more of a science mind, but I know things. I know some stuff.
Yeah. I know some stuff too. You know the important things.
That's the goal.
I feel like you just pulled a bandit healer quote there. I know some stuff. Too
I
much
know
Bluey.
several things. Dude, so much Bluey. There's gonna finally be new episodes or something at some point. Thank God.
Oh, what you don't like watching the same 3 seasons in one whole day?
Oh, you guys have 3 seasons with your kid. I had 1 season, and I remember they had a song of You Could Watch Bluey, and it's all brand newy, and they played that over and over and over again. But yes, I like Bluey.
I think the big thing right now is James was really hot on the mini-sodes for a long time. And there's
Yeah.
only so many of those because they're only like 2 minutes long. They're really good.
Burger Dog, did that get
I actually like Burger Dog.
Me too.
I actually think that song kind of slaps, but
it wasn't on streaming platforms though. Some random person made a song called Burger Dog just to catch the clips on that, which I thought was funny.
that's really funny.
It wasn't as good as the Bluey one, unfortunately.
Milo's he's gotten kind of tired of Miss Rachel, so anytime any of her songs come on, he starts screaming. We're like, okay, it's not a Miss Rachel day.
Yeah, James is like very much over Miss Rachel. Those days are gone. She's for babies.
Dang.
All right.
Well, thank you again, guys, for letting me join. I'll probably raid over to you as well.
Oh, cool.
Did you guys need anything else from me?
No.
No,
We are
thanks
set.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you again. Yeah.
Yeah. No worries. Sorry for the internet issues today, too.
It happens. I'm just glad mine didn't get as bad as they have been.
Same.
Pretty much worked.
Cool. Well, you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.
Awesome.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
Yeah.
See ya.
Thanks
You
again.
too.
See you, Pat.
No problem. Bye.
Bye. Well, then,
Well, if Pat's gonna raid over, I guess we should hang out for a sec.
this is the after party. This is big news. Oh, and you're the host. Oh no, he's the host, so we'll probably get kicked. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, you just show menu. Menu works.
Yeah. We could go through all the settings in there. There's lots of settings. This game actually does have a lot of really good settings.
Someone just came in chat and was like, "I'm here just in time." Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, Ledux.
There's Pat's computer shutting down. As you can see now, we're on the warning screen. But thank you for the follows. I'm seeing a lot of people follow, which is awesome. And as Bob said, there's a lot of stuff that we plan to do over the next 10 years. So following is a great way to keep up with all of that. And yeah, oh man, I'm back on the main menu and it's got loud songs.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
Sure, it's not copyrighted.
No.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Pure game.
No. It would never. Okay. Cool. Now it's less quiet. We see, or now it's less quiet. Now it's more quiet, I guess is the better answer. Sorry, it's Friday.
Yep, chat. If you're here, just make sure that you follow. If you're at all interested, we have guests like Pat on, but we've also had guests who were professors at the Colorado College of Mines studying new types of concrete formulations. Had professors of biology who were discussing ways that he was trying to use LLMs to give his students more material to study and learn with. We have talked with, what's his name? The guy from Cookie Brigade. Oh, I should remember his name. Anyway, we've talked with members of nonprofits. We've talked with people from Doorways, which is a nonprofit advancing education, helping with education overseas in Africa and Uganda. Talked with a wide range of people, and they are all interesting conversations, all for all their own reasons, but you should follow. Also the newsletter, also the volunteer groups, also we have coloring pages. Also, you should check out the AI rating system and give us your feedback or thoughts, or just look at it and write a letter to your congressperson or something. It doesn't really help us, but you know what I'm getting at.
You
There's
could
lots of
write
stuff.
you could write your congressperson and then tell them to follow us on twitch.tv.
Mm-hmm.
That does, I don't know if that would work, but that's just an option.
There's lots of things you could do. Anyway, whenever you want to end it, I suppose
there we go.
Did a raid actually come through?
It just came through now. So now,
what's up, Raiders?
There it is. PatrckStatic, one of my favorite streamers of all time, PatrckStatic in our chat.
So nice.
Yeah. That was a fun game. Did a lot of stuff. You excited for the weekend, Bob? Doing weekend stuff?
Yeah, we got a lot of cookies to make this weekend, and hanging out with, commencing the hanging out with family of the holiday season. So should be hopefully a fun weekend. Probably kind of busy, but probably fun. You guys do anything fun this weekend?
I got family coming over, so I get to clean the house tonight. Yeah, everyone's favorite thing. You get to clean like the spots that you're like, oh no, I don't normally clean this spot, but someone's coming over, and you start realizing, oh, there's dust behind the TV in this one spot. I should change my whole lifestyle. And then, yeah, it's one of those kind of things. But it'll be fun.
It's time for the rush of the holidays.
Yeah. All right, everyone. We got some alerts going. If you want to get your last minute follows in, get some pop-ups. I believe this is the last real good stream of the year. So this is a good way. If you follow now, you'll be at the first stream of the new year, and you can type first in chat. That's always fun to do.
That's true. That's an opportunity that's forthcoming.
Yeah.
Someone is going to get to type first in 2026.
It could be you.
You should definitely turn on notifications if you want it to be you, because that's your only chance.
Cool. I guess we can probably... What? Anyone? All right, we're going to set the clock here. I don't even really have a clock, but I'm just making sure. All right, everyone. I think we got all the follows, and everyone got your follows in. Type in chat. We're good. I think we can call it. All right, everyone. Thank you.
See you, chat.
We'll
Thanks
see you next year. That's the joke.
That's
Bye.
true.